Hi, I'm Delilah. 6 months ago, I finally broke free from a relationship that was slowly killing me inside, and now I'm picking up the pieces of my life one day at a time. My apartment might be small, but it's mine. No one monitoring my comings and goings or checking my phone when I'm in the shower. I was sorting through emails at my marketing job when my phone lit up with Mom flashing on the screen. I took a deep breath before answering. Hey, sweetie. Just calling about the family dinner next weekend. You're coming, right? I was planning on it, I said, clicking my pen nervously. Who all's going to be there? Oh, the usual suspects. Linda and Greg, your brother Alex, a few cousins. And I invited Marcus, too. My stomach dropped. You did what? Don't start, Delilah. It's been months since you two broke up. He's practically family after 3 years. I'm not picking sides. Not picking sides? Mom, Ancient history. You always make mountains out of molehills. Let's just have one nice dinner without all the drama you bring everywhere. I gripped my desk to steady myself. The drama I bring? Do you have any idea what he put me through? Everyone has relationship problems, sweetie. You're both adults, so act like it. I gotta run, picking up groceries. Love you. She hung up before I could respond. Typical Helen move. Drop a bomb and disappear. I immediately called Tara. She invited him to family dinner. Can you believe that? Your mom invited Marcus? What the actual hell? She said I'm making mountains out of molehills. She has no idea what he was really like. My voice cracked. Nobody saw how he'd check my location constantly or how he'd surprise me at girls' nights because he just happened to be in the area. Or how he isolated you from everyone, Tara added. Remember when he deleted my messages from your phone? And the time he threw away my presentation notes before my big meeting because I wasn't paying enough attention to him. God, I was nearly fired. Your family never saw any of that. They didn't want to see it. Mom was too busy telling everyone what a catch he was. My phone beeped with another call. It's Alex. I should take this. Del, just talk to Mom. Please tell me you're not okay with this Marcus thing. I'm definitely not okay with it. I knew it. She made it sound like you were fine with him coming. Classic Mom, rewriting reality to fit her narrative. So what are you going to do? Alex asked. Skip dinner? I stared at the photo on my desk. Me before Marcus, smiling without fear in my eyes. Something hardened inside me. No. I'm done hiding and avoiding. I'm done letting him win. I'm done with Mom sweeping my pain under the rug to keep the peace. What are you saying? I'm going to that dinner. But this time, I'm not staying quiet. It's time everyone sees the real Marcus. And the real Helen, too. Sounds like you've got a plan brewing. Let's just say if Mom wants drama, she's finally going to get it. The next morning, Tara arrived at my apartment with coffee and her laptop. She spread documents across my kitchen table like we were planning a heist. If we're going to expose Marcus, we need a bulletproof strategy. Your family's seen his charming side for years. We need concrete proof, not just my word against his. Mom will dismiss anything without evidence. Tara nodded, sipping her coffee. What about his supposed promotion? The one he bragged about at Christmas? I pulled up LinkedIn on my phone. Let's see. He's still listed as junior account manager, not director like he told everyone. Screenshot that. What else did he lie about? The luxury condo he claimed to be buying? I bet he's still in that same rental. My phone buzzed with a text from Alex. Just talked to Dad. He's skipping dinner because of work, but he's backing you 100%. BTW, I never trusted Marcus. Something about him always seemed off. Why didn't you say something before? You seemed happy at first. By the time I noticed the red flags, you were already pulling away from everyone. Marcus made sure we rarely talked alone. I sighed, remembering how Marcus had strategically prevented private conversations with my family. Think you could help us dig deeper? Already on it. Did you know he told Uncle Greg you cheated on him? That's why Greg was cold at Christmas. My jaw dropped. That lying snake. I never cheated. I figured. He's been spinning stories to everyone. Aunt Linda thinks you're unstable. As if summoned, my phone rang with Aunt Linda's number. Delilah, honey, I'm calling about this dinner situation. Hi, Aunt Linda. Your mother tells me you're making a fuss about Marcus coming. I know breakups are hard, sweetie, but you need to be civil. Family events aren't the place for drama. Did Mom also tell you why we broke up? Well, relationships are complicated. Marcus mentioned you've been going through some emotional difficulties. My blood boiled. Did he now? And what exactly did he say about these difficulties? Nothing specific, dear. Just that you've been struggling. We're all concerned. After hanging up, I turned to Tara. They think I'm crazy. He's poisoned everyone against me. Tara squeezed my hand. Then let's find someone he couldn't control. 3 hours and several social media searches later, we found Rachel, Marcus's ex, before me. You're dating Marcus Jensen? Her voice sounded alarmed when I called. Was? We broke up 6 months ago. Thank God. That man nearly destroyed me. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I'm gathering evidence of his behavior. Evidence? Girl, I've got screenshots for days. The threatening messages when I tried to leave, the times he showed up at my workplace. He even contacted my parents when I blocked him. By evening, I had statements from 3 of Marcus's exes, screenshots of his lies about his career, and recordings Tara had secretly made when he'd called her drunk, ranting about me. Alex came over with takeout as we organized everything. Are you ready for the fallout? Mom's going to lose it. I practiced my speech one more time, voice growing stronger with each word. Let her. I'm done being silenced. I'm done pretending his abuse was just a bad relationship. And I'm definitely done with Mom's peacekeeping at my expense. I looked at the evidence spread before me. Proof I wasn't crazy. Proof I wasn't alone. For once, I'm not afraid of him. And that's worth whatever storm is coming. Sunday evening arrived too quickly. Tara and I pulled up to my childhood home, the folder of evidence tucked safely in her purse. Remember, we stick to the plan. Stay calm. Let him dig his own grave. I smoothed my dress. Right, cool and collected until the moment of truth. We barely made it through the front door before Mom swooped in, her voice unnaturally bright. There's my girl! And Tara, what a lovely surprise! I didn't realize you were coming. Last-minute addition, I said firmly. Hope that's not a problem. Mom's smile tightened. Of course not. More the merrier. Uncle Greg gave me a cold nod from across the room. Aunt Linda hugged me stiffly, her eyes evaluating. You're looking better, Delilah. Getting proper rest these days? Never better, actually. Amazing what escaping a toxic relationship does for your mental health. Alex appeared with 2 glasses of wine, handing one to me with a wink. Liquid courage. Marcus just pulled up. The doorbell rang, and Mom practically sprinted to answer it. Marcus entered wearing his signature charming smile, carrying flowers and wine. Helen, you look fantastic. New haircut? Mom actually giggled. You noticed. Come in, everyone's excited to see you. Marcus worked the room like a politician, complimenting Uncle Greg's golf tan and asking about Aunt Linda's garden before finally acknowledging me. Delilah, you look well. His eyes flickered to Tara with barely concealed annoyance. Can't say the same about you, Marcus. Those late nights at the office catching up to you? His jaw tightened momentarily before the mask slipped back on. During dinner, Mom fawned over him shamelessly. Marcus, take more potatoes. I made them just how you like them. Thanks, Helen. Still the best cook I know. How's the new position treating you, Director? Alex asked innocently. Must be exciting having your own office now. Marcus choked slightly on his wine. It's challenging. Managing people isn't easy. Funny, Alex continued. I bumped into Ryan from your company at the gym. He didn't mention your promotion. Probably because it's not public yet. Confidential corporate reshuffling. Aunt Linda was watching this exchange with increasing interest. As conversation continued, Marcus kept subtly directing attention back to himself. When I started sharing news about my recent work project, he interrupted. That reminds me of a much bigger campaign I'm handling for our Fortune 500 client. I noticed Aunt Linda's eyebrows raise when Marcus placed his hand on my wrist, squeezing just hard enough to silence me. After dinner, Mom insisted I help in the kitchen while everyone else relaxed. When I returned, Marcus was showing photos of a luxury condo on his phone. Just signed the papers last week. Riverview, doorman, the works. Congratulations, I said. Strange, since that building hasn't completed construction yet. I drive past it daily. His eyes flashed with anger. Always the expert, aren't you, Delilah? Later, as I headed to the bathroom, Marcus cornered me in the hallway. What's your game tonight? Trying to embarrass me? Just speaking truth. Something you should try sometime. He stepped closer, voice dropping to a whisper. Remember what happened last time you tried to make me look bad? History can repeat itself. My skin crawled remembering how he'd accidentally deleted my presentation files before my big pitch meeting. You don't scare me anymore, Marcus. You should be scared. I know things about you nobody else does. One word from me, and your family will never look at you the same. From behind a partially open door, I caught a glimpse of Alex's phone pointed in our direction. Game on, I whispered. I walked back into the living room, my heart racing. Tara handed me the folder and nodded. It was time. Everyone, I need to say something important. Mom immediately tensed. Delilah, can this wait until after dessert? No, it can't. I spread out screenshots of threatening texts. For 3 years, I was in an emotionally abusive relationship with Marcus. These are just some examples of his manipulation and control. Marcus laughed dismissively. This is absurd. Delilah's always been emotionally fragile, right, Helen? I also spoke with 3 of your previous girlfriends. They all described identical patterns of abuse. Mom stood up. That's enough. I invited everyone here for a nice dinner, not this spectacle. Not what, Mom? The truth? You've chosen his side from day one? I'm not choosing sides. You literally invited my abuser to family dinner. Alex stepped forward, phone in hand. Before anyone says anything else, listen to this. He pressed play. Marcus's voice filled the room. You should be scared. I know things about you nobody else does. One word from me and your family will never look at you the same. The color drained from Marcus's face. That's taken out of context. What possible context makes threatening someone okay? Aunt Linda asked sharply. Delilah has problems. She's making this up for attention. Actually, Tara interjected, I have dozens of screenshots and testimonials. Nothing is fabricated. Mom looked around desperately. Let's all just calm down. No, Helen, Aunt Linda interrupted. For once, let's not sweep this under the rug. Your daughter is telling you she was abused and you're worried about dinner? I didn't know. You didn't want to know, I said quietly. Every time I tried to tell you, you told me to stop exaggerating. Marcus tried one last angle. Helen, you know me. Would I ever hurt Delilah? Get out. Uncle Greg stood up. Now. After Marcus left, Mom approached me. Delilah, I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't erase what happened. Sorry doesn't change that you prioritized your comfort over my safety. 2 months later, I hosted my own dinner. Alex, Tara, Uncle Greg, and Aunt Linda came. Mom wasn't invited. Any regrets? Alex asked as we cleared the table. None. For the first time in years, I can breathe. My phone buzzed with a text from Mom, her 15th apology this month. I set it down without responding. You know what I'm proudest of? I said, looking at the people who'd actually supported me. I finally learned I'm worth protecting, even when it means causing a little drama. Would you forgive a parent who invited your abuser to family dinner to avoid drama? Or was Delilah right to cut her mother out of her life? Where's the line between family loyalty and self-protection? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you've ever had to choose between peacekeeping and standing up for yourself, your story might help someone else who's struggling. If you connected with this story, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life inspired content. New stories uploaded daily that explore the complicated relationships and difficult choices we all face.